Tell us how you really feel, Rosie. Linus.
Okay, they're coming out.
Teaching Linus to herd goats. Not always the most pleasant experience, but he's doing good. Hey! Well, that was more difficult than I had anticipated. Happy goats. Great job, Linus. So we missed some really good footage because these guys gave us a really hard time. This is still pretty new to them, moving from a traditional fence for safety reasons overnight to wherever we want to move them during the day, because they are great landscapers. So our little pigs have been in a small area for a short period of time. It used to look like this, and now it looks like this. Helping to clear this area so they can use it for something else. Obviously I have to get rid of these and do some other trimming. They don't cut down trees too well for me. But today we'll move them and they'll get a new home. Hey Laura, where did these eggs come from?
Our chickens.
Where did this bread come from?
I made it.
And what about that milk?
From the goats.
And the pumpkin?
From my friend Shayna.
Fantastic.
Yesterday I started clearing and just redoing our electric fence. It gets saggy and gets grounded out by plants. I didn't get too much of that on yesterday's video simply because I didn't film very much of it. It was hard work and it was hot and I was not fooling with the camera. I'll get a little bit more footage of that today. Right now I'm going to test out the durability and strength of a Harbor Freight bench grinder. I want to take these T-posts and make them a little bit shorter, and so we'll see if it works. Safety third. they disapprove. Success.
So what I failed to show you yesterday is the installation of this T-post and a couple others like it, which pulled our 4-strand electric fence very, very tight. It was sagging and pretty loose. Okay, so now I have 3 strands pulled tight, set on T-posts. So we should have no issues with this grounding out. I think it's very, very visible for these ladies to be able to see, and this is where we will train them what an electric fence is. Well, here is a gate between this post and this post. We're going to bury a wire, this wire, insulated electric wire, so that we can step over it. We don't have to fool with stepping over electric fence or trying to convince our goats to step over the electric fence. We will have an electric fence gate strung in between the two, but we want to make sure that our fence stays hot even when we disconnect to open the gate. So here goes burial wire. That's one hot mama. All right, so we put low 3-strand. This is in our small goat barn area. This is to teach the new folks about the electric fence. And we have a gate here. Let's see if I can show you how it works. When it is disconnected, it is not connected to the electric fence. But the underground wire that we ran still allows us to be hot all the way around. And then whenever we connect it back, zap.
So I really haven't done a whole lot of filming today because, well, haven't done a whole lot of anything. Cooked some breakfast, did school with Grant, and made some chicken broth. And by made chicken broth, I mean I put it in my big roaster pan so it could make itself. And now we've had lunch. Coming down to check on Miss Frida May, see how she's doing, and grab my fall stuff out of storage. My parents are coming this weekend, and I would love to have all my fall stuff up before they get here. Let's see. Oh, no babies yet. I can't believe that, y'all. She's so due. I mean, really, we don't have an exact due date for her. We have a good ballpark, but she just looks so ready. Poor mama. I know she's uncomfortable, so I know she is looking forward to having those babies out as much as we are looking forward to having them out to play with.
So we have a small dilemma. Our burn barrel is full of water because it rained. We need holes in the bottom of our burn barrel. I think we can figure this out.
Like that straight line.
We have holes in our burn barrel. Bonus.
What are you making?
George Washington's breakfast.
And what is George Washington's breakfast?
Corn cakes, I guess.
Yep. They're kind of like what?
Kind of like rice cakes.
Or pancakes maybe?
Yeah.
So what ingredients have you put in there so far?
Cornmeal, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt.
Nice. All right. Why are you making George Washington's breakfast?
Because it's part of my history.
Is that your assignment for today?
Yes, ma'am.
Fun. Are you enjoying history?
Sometimes.
Mostly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Setting up a new paddock for our little pigs, Premier 1, feral hog netting.
We're on a pig hunt. Instant quiet. Time for the big boy.
How much do you think that weighs?
That's like 75 pound pig.
Woo! He's healthy.
How come you didn't do that?
Because he's 20 years younger than me.
That's pretty accurate, David.